and not to worry about it, but to just be me, if that makes any sense. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've learned. You remember when I kept telling you I'm looking for what the Lord has placed over my life, and I kept telling you guys like I just want to do the Lord's will. Well, this morning I kind of had a little bit of an epiphany, because all this time I'm like worrying about what I'm doing. I'm worrying about like feeling like I'm not doing enough, feeling like I need to do more, feeling like I need to really figure out this career path. Like I've been so stressed and worried about it, even though I was saying like, oh, I'm not worried about it, like it still was in the back of my mind. I finally get to the point where I'm just like, man, am I just not gonna live up to what you like created me to be, Lord? And then this video showed up, and it's like right at the time that I really needed to see it. And it said simply this. It said that you can be the best musician in the world and still not doing what the Lord has asked you to do. And you could be the best missionary. You can be the best pastor. You can be the best evangelist, whatever. You can be the best in the world and still not be fulfilling the plans that God has for you. Because ultimately, the plan that God has for you is your heart being obedient and loving to Him, and that's ultimately where it comes down to. Like King David, for instance, it had nothing to do with any of his skills, or even though I mean that can help. He was a shepherd boy. He didn't have nothing. Like he wasn't like princely. He had none of that. He had no background. For him to be a king, he became a king because of his heart posture. And ultimately, it's your heart posture, and that's what makes you fulfill the Lord's will. It has nothing to do with your gifts. It has nothing to do with your talents. It has nothing to do with anything that you can possibly do on this earth. You want to fulfill God's like dream for your, or I guess God's plan for your life. You fix your heart posture, and you are doing it already. Like, and that hit me hard because I realized, okay, all this time I'm like stressing out trying to be everything that I feel like that I was supposed to be, and I'm already doing what I'm supposed to be. So I guess I don't know if that hits a chord with anybody, but for me that kind of really settled my heart a lot, and I realized that it doesn't matter what I do. It really doesn't matter what I do. It's not like I need to do something. Ultimately it just comes down to my heart position and where I'm at. So I could be the best musician and it doesn't really matter. I still wouldn't be fulfilling what the Lord had placed over my life if I just don't have my heart right. So yeah, that was a little bit of an epiphany for me, and it's just funny how it's just like we get so like caught up on things. We get so caught up on like this like our careers. We get so caught up on like what we're good at. We get caught up in our hobbies. We get caught up in all these things, and we make it our identity when really our identity should be in Christ alone, and that is enough. And it brings a kind of peace and joy that I just couldn't even begin to elaborate on. And that peace and joy is what makes me love to do what I can do. It makes me love streaming. It makes me love playing the piano. It makes me love writing and reading. That peace is what makes me love going outside. It's what makes me love doing anything. It's what makes me love people. And it's just so simple. It's just so simple. And like sometimes we just get so caught up in everything and we just forget to settle. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. It doesn't matter how many mission trips I go on. I want to go to Nicaragua, but to be honest, it doesn't matter if I go or if I don't go, because at the end of the day, it's where my heart is. And I'm really excited for this journey. I'm a little anxious. I get a little anxious because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here on stream sometimes. If I'm being honest, like I feel like this is just like the everyday role of the like I'm here, I'm showing up again, I'm spending time, but am I doing what I need to be doing? Like I don't know. I most of the time I really don't know if I'm really fulfilling I don't know if I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, I guess. But again, at this point, I just gotta be patient with myself. So I'm being patient. Just be a yapper. I mean, I am. Trust me, I am. But it doesn't always feel like enough. But I gotta just be okay with being okay at this point. With everything. So, just yeah, I'm gonna be a yapper. But I want to do more things. I want to You can laugh at me. I don't care. I want to make music. And maybe not vocal